Oh,
live.
You're live.
We're live. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey.
All right. So this is a trial, I guess. Oh my gosh, it took us forever to do this, but
Oh my god. We did this in 2 hours, actually. Felt like 2 hours.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, I guess we'll start. So my name's Annette, and everyone might know me on the whole internet as Nettersplays. And yeah, I love board games. That's pretty much what I talk about, what I take photographs on. And I also participate in a whole bunch of other smaller groups like Meeple's included, and also the Instagamers Network. So yeah, so now let's introduce Mandi.
So I'm Mandi, also known as the Boardgaming Pinup Girl. I am also on Instagamers Network with Nettersplays, and I have my own channel, To Die For Games. I also do a brief segment on Board Game Breakfast, board gaming with colleagues, so some nice lunchtime games. And I'm all over social media because apparently I have nothing else to do with my time. So I'm actually in Toronto this weekend, so I'm here with Caryl.
So I'm the owner of Quiche Game online board game store. Some people say Quiche. I've given up on correcting people, so Quiche or Quiche, I'll take either one. So we're around on social media. We're trying to showcase some games that would be good to play, good to introduce to new people, and just like all around recommend good games that we enjoy.
Yep, it's good.
All right. So I guess we'll start this off by just saying like what you guys have played, what I've played as well, and just go over that. So what have you played?
Oh my gosh, I like have to go back. How about you start?
Yeah.
I have to know.
Okay.
I need to remember too. So
Okay. I'll talk about this one right here. So it's called Curse You Robin Hood. It's a new Daniel Solis game.
Yes.
oh,
And I got it. So it's really cool. I'm going to just show you this right here. So hopefully that will give you kind of a overview of what the artwork looks like. But it's a trick-taking game, and I've been playing it a lot recently. I've been taking it everywhere I go and just kind of playing it. It plays 1 to 6 players, so you can play it solo.
Yeah.
And it takes about like 10-15 minutes. It's really quick. But the really weird thing about this is that it's like a trading mechanism. It's like you're putting down a card, and you know you're not going to keep that card because it's going to be traded somehow.
Okay.
And you have these different legends, and you're going to be trading them either with the legend cards, which, you know, this guy right here, he says, if the second card is a different good, play it instead. So cards are just constantly switching. There's a marketplace you can switch it with. It's just so many like different cards than, oh my gosh, it's confusing, and I haven't figured it out yet.
I think it's kind of cool though that it's a trick-taking game and you can play it solo.
yeah, that's what I was wondering about that, because like it also has trading in it too.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of trading, and I think like I'm horrible with trick-taking games, so I'm like the complete worst. Like you tell me to do one thing, and I'm just doing the opposite thing. So I think this is like really good just to kind of understand how the game flows if you're playing it solo, and also how to learn how to play a trick-taking game. So hopefully I'll learn from solo play.
It's definitely one I saw. Where did I see it? I think I actually saw it on Twitter.
Yeah, Daniel Solis,
Like showing off like the games that he's working on.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, and it was on you can order it, so it's like a not a print and play, but it's a print to order.
Oh, okay.
So you just order it online.
Like a Kickstarter or something. I didn't realize it was already in print, something that you could actually just get.
Yeah, you order it from like drive-through cards, and so as soon as you order it, that's when they actually print it out for you and send it to you.
Oh.
So I don't think I've ever ordered from there because it's American, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They saw a lot of his games on drive-through actually.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's really cheap too. It's like maybe $8 or something like that, just for like a whole deck of cards. It plays up to 6 players.
So it's that Canadian. That's like 16 Canadian. No.
Oh,
plus like shipping, customs.
Yeah.
We're a little jealous. We're a little jealous here in Canada.
Well, maybe I could pick
no,
up an extra one for BGG Con. So.
Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting about that. I mean, we're gonna have to talk about that too.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's definitely one that I was looking at, that game.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I wasn't sure how that was being sold. So now that I know, it's definitely one that I could look at to pick up. Yeah. What else did you play?
Well, last night I played Race for the Galaxy. So I love that game. Like, that's like one of my favorite games, and I haven't played it in like a couple months. So when I started playing it again, I was like, oh yeah. And then at the end of it, I was like, yep, this is why I love it. But
exactly. Okay.
Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Okay, I actually, oh my god, I traded mine.
Oh no.
I heard a mic break. Excuse me.
What?
My friends. Oh, my friends will play it, and then every time I went to play it, I'd have to teach someone new.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I never got a certain point.
Right. Yeah. Well,
yeah, so I'm a little.
I have Mitch here, so I can just easily play with him. But it's you're right. It's horrible teaching it and learning it. It's just like not a game that you really want to do that all the time. It kind of kills it for the game, but once you have someone else that really enjoys it as much as you do, and then every time you meet, you just play with them that game.
Did you play with the expansions or just the base game?
I have one expansion, the one that has the solo expansion, expansion 1. And yeah, that's it. So I have that one, and I only use it to play with the solo game. But it also incorporates like achievements. So if you acquire like the special achievement, this goal, then you get that card, which has like 5 points on it or something like that, or 3 points. But I don't know. I kind of don't like it, but Mitch likes it. So we'll play with it sometimes.
At least you get it to the table. So I wasn't really. So I got rid. You have it?
I have it. I just it's not exactly cracked open because I read through the rules and everything, and then I read through it and I knew my partner's not going to understand it. It's too much trouble for her to understand the iconography.
Right.
And I want to be able to bring it to a game table and bring it to people who are going to understand it and play it.
Right.
I just haven't had the opportunity.
Okay.
Yeah. That makes it hard because it's a good game. I think I actually liked it. I think I liked it better than Roll.
Yeah. Yeah, I do too. It's a lot quieter too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
that's good.
I really enjoy it. I think it's a great card game, but the only downfall is just the teaching and learning curve of it. It's just, But
oh, that's good to hear that you got to the table. Though I'm a little jealous. Not gonna lie.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but I keep hearing that it's great as a 2-player game.
Yeah,
I hear that too.
No, it's a great 2-player game. Like, I like it with 3 players. Once you hit 4 or 5 players, then which the expansion makes it up to 5 players. But once you hit 4 or 5, it's just a bit too much because what you're actually doing with the game is you're doing simultaneous selection, and so you pick an action that you're going to do that turn. But if someone else picks that action too, then you're kind of doubling up on that action. But if they pick a different action, you get to do what they're doing too. So it kind of incorporates like a bluffing mechanism in it. So you're kind of second guessing what other people are doing.
Yeah. Like I could see that getting messy when you have more people there. But with 2, it's like being able to know each other and like gauge, what's this person going to do? Like, how do they play? What are they going to do? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which was the case last night.
I'm attempting to put this on Twitter because apparently I'm not getting the notification. So I'm not ignoring. I'm listening, but I'm also trying to let people know that we're like chatting about really fun stuff here. So
yeah.
Apparently, I'm having difficulty.
I know, because every time it cuts away to your face, I see like a frown, and you're like looking down.
Oh, sorry, I'm frowning. I'm so sorry.
It's because she gave away her race for the galaxy.
That's exactly it. See?
She's sad.
Okay. So put a tweet. Oh my gosh, I'm sounding like my mother. A tweeter. Whatever.
A twit.
A twit.
Put a twit out.
We're good. We're good.
Okay. Yeah.
So, my gosh, you got some good games. Did you play any more games? I'm sure you did, because I know you have quite the collection.
Yeah, I played this one right here, Terraforming Mars. Have you?
Oh my god!
Have you?
I've been meaning to play that one.
Oh,
I played it.
There's so much buzz about it, but you can't get copies because it's like sold through its print run.
right.
Is that why?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
sold
You don't get
everywhere.
any. Yeah.
Like even in Essen, it was
Really?
sold out. Yeah. So.
Because I know Tracy and Van, they got theirs at Gen Con, even though they said they might be overpaying for it.
Well worth
they
it.
Yeah. What did you think of the gameplay?
Oh gosh. Well, actually, I'm having an upcoming review. So yeah, I go over like complete details of everything on that review. But in the end, yeah, just a spoiler, I guess. I love it. So I think it's probably the best.
I couldn't tell by your reaction.
I know. But pretty much this game is just like, I don't know. For me, it's probably the game of the year for me. So
Wow.
it's the game.
That is
Yeah.
statement.
It's like the game. It's a game where I played it and instantly, like right after, I wanted to play it again. Like I didn't care if it was 2 a.m. I just wanted to play it because it's just like so interesting.
Did you play with the there were some like additional cards or something that makes it like a longer game or something to this effect?
Yeah. So
First time I played it.
You played it with the beginner cards or everything?
We played the longer version.
Okay. Yeah, I played it with the beginner to first learn it, and it was only 2 players, and then I immediately wanted to go into the corporation. So it makes it a little bit more interesting.
Okay. I think that's how we played it.
Okay. And did you like it? What did you think about it?
At first I was like, I don't know, because I don't really like sci-fi. I'm just not into that sort of stuff. So I was like, this is not going to be good. But I liked it. Like, I liked the gameplay. It took me a minute to kind of catch on to a few things, like, because, you got to keep track of, like, the temperature and some other elements. Yeah. And I was like, okay, I'm a little confused here. But once you got the hang of it and then you understood how the cards worked, because some of them are in play all the time, some are not in play. It's like a one-time use. So once you got the hang of that, I really enjoyed it. And I really like the little pieces.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I'll go into my review, but there's one big piece that I didn't like about the game, which was the player board. So,
so what not like about this?
She's saving me for the review.
I know.
Things to say in the review.
But no, I could talk about it, but pretty much that. It's kind of glossy.
This really bothered me. I have to really this is someone right now.
I have to get this out right now, you guys. But, no, it's just like so smooth, and I'm a big klutz, and so like whenever I'm reaching across the table or doing some sporadic thing on the table, I'm just like knocking cubes over, and I mean, you can easily like go back and count and see like where you're at, on the production rate and everything, but once you have so many cards on the table, you really don't want to do that. You just have to be really careful with things. So.
Absolutely.
Okay.
No, it's right, because I ended up putting, I think that happened to us where someone knocked the table and stuff got moved. Oh. And I know that I've seen online a lot of people making fixes, like, I don't know, for the board or, I don't know, making their own versions to fix it.
Mm-hmm. But,
I don't know. I don't know if that's effective or what, or if they're going to actually change it maybe in the next print run.
Right. Well, they're also going to have expansions for it. So I believe
already.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
Wow.
Yeah, and so I guess the actual designer, he's already in the works of it. And so I guess there might be potentially like the other side of Mars or something, because there's only one face of Mars. So it makes sense.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know the complete details of it or anything. I just heard about it, but that's what I imagine. You know, and definitely more cards, because that game is just all card based.
Yeah. Oh my god, did you not? I had the urge to play. Like, there was no way that I could play this card at all. Like, it just didn't work with what I was doing. But there was a card of a little Maltese on it. It's a little dog.
Yeah.
It is so cute. Because I have a Maltese, I wanted to play that card so badly. Just because it had a dog on it. So there, that like won the game for me. I was like, yep, that's it. That is the best game ever.
Yeah, there's so many funny cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess
the cards.
What were you gonna say? I'm sorry.
No, sorry. It's like a delay. Sorry, no, you go ahead. You go ahead.
Oh, so I guess it's a whole, like, I don't know. There's a whole bunch of people, family members that are involved in this game. So a lot of the artwork are from other brothers or sisters that develop the artwork on the cards. And then they also have this other game called Fleets. I also have that one. And I guess apparently like 3 of the brothers or 2 of the brothers worked on it. So they have other games as well, but it's a whole family of like, I think 8 or 10 brothers and sisters.
Oh, wow. Big family.
Yeah.
I had no idea. Oh my goodness. I know, right? So now, Caryl, is this like making you want to play the game more?
Oh, I've always wanted to play it.
Yeah.
It's just a long list of other things.
Well, are you going to go to BGG?
Do you have it?
No, I had to sell it for the store.
Yeah, that is the point, right?
Yeah, it's always tempting to be like, oh, you know, like this is selling out. I would like to know how this plays and sell it.
But yeah, that's fair. I'm assuming they'll sell it at BGG, or no? You think like it's completely gone?
Oh, I think it's gone. If not, like has a small reserve for BGG.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have no idea. Since it's my first time, I don't know if they're going to have like a couple of reserve. But it's on Stronghold, isn't it? Doesn't Stronghold have
That's
that?
right. It is a Stronghold. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I will be at the Stronghold booth.
Right.
For BGCon. Get more plays in, you know, before I go.
That in Great Western Trail.
Oh my gosh, I'm dying for that game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you played it yet?
No.
Oh, you played it?
No, I haven't played it. So I have Nick. I guess. No. I haven't played it at all.
Okay. We're like, oh my god, what?
It's like, tell us more. We're getting closer to the camera.
I know, right?
No, I haven't played it, but I'm planning hopefully to pick it up at BGCon.
Yeah.
I know. See, and the thing is with the Canadian dollar, I would love to get it there, but I'm just afraid it's going to be really expensive.
Yeah.
I don't know how the Canadian dollar works.
I digress. So what else did you play?
Gosh, I played that. I played this small little game. I don't know if you've heard it. It's called Why First? Have you heard of this one?
I've heard of that one. Yeah, where you try not to get first place.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's pretty confusing, like, to kind of explain it to someone, because it's like, no, you don't want to be first. You want to be second. And so you play a couple of rounds. So you play a couple of rounds and you play these cards to move you forward or backwards. And then eventually you can move other people forwards or backwards. So in the end, you're just throwing cards at one another, and it's just so random. Yeah, but I've had a lot of fun. I think I played it with 6 players. I think it goes up to 6.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God. That would be insane.
Yeah, but I played it with 6 players, and it was just a really good opener. So that way we kind of set the mood, and everyone was just silly and ready to play.
Yeah.
So you've heard of it? I've never heard of this game.
I've heard of it. It's by AEG.
Oh, it's an AEG game.
Yeah. Yeah, it looked interesting. I just haven't tried it yet either.
Okay.
Yeah. It's on the list.
It's on the
Yeah.
time on that one.
Well, it says on the box it's about 20 minutes, and explaining the rules is really easy. And you just deal out the cards, and then you just go at it, and then everyone picks it up. And I think like 15 or 20 minutes for all 6 of us.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a really short game.
Yeah, it's super quick. A game or?
Yeah, it's pretty social. I mean, you're all like playing cards on one another, and it's really light and it's really fun. So I don't know. It's not something. It's so random. It's not something like you're gonna break your head over or kind of spend hours on or anything. You shouldn't. But it's kind of like
shouldn't.
Like it sounds like a mix between like BC Bar and Munchkin.
yeah. It's,
Like I don't know, but yeah.
Yes, I have actually.
yeah, no, I think it's better than Munchkin. But because it doesn't have a lot of text or anything.
I feel like this is a game for me.
Yeah, if you always come in second, like the person that won this game in the end, he was like in dead last place the whole game. And then at the end, we're all fighting for second place. And then we all scored negative points. We all scored, even higher positive points. And then he won at the end because he was like, I think he had 2 points. And everyone else had like negative points. So.
See what a nice game to make people feel better, It's
just like patchwork where it's like, oh, it's okay, you have negative points.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's normal. Oh my goodness! What else have you played?
So much.
Yeah. I don't know if I played anything else recently. No, I don't think so. Yeah. Actually, I have played Mystic Veil of Magic.
Yes. How did you like it?
I've only played it twice, and there's so many different cards in to add into the whole mix that I don't know, like I didn't get to see all of them, so I'm still like trying to form my opinion about it. But I still love the game. I just don't know too much about the new cards.
Right. Did you get the expansion as well? Because I know the expansion's out, or is it even available?
It is out, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it came out like a month ago.
I have the base game. Yeah, I have the expansion and the base game. I really love the base game.
Oh.
Yeah. I really like the base game, but the expansion was what I recently played with it. So.
Okay, so how did you like it? I mean, it might be a silly question, but did you like it better with the expansion? Like, do you find it added enough to make it more elevated, or it was just like an addition to?
Yeah, some of the cards I really did like, and other cards I really didn't understand too much how it would be used well. So I don't know. I still haven't seen them all played out, so I'm kind of trying to form that opinion about the game. But I really like the crafting of the cards and the sleeves, and then the plastic cards that you add on to them. You're always playing with like 20 cards,
right.
So you kind of get to know what's in your. Yeah, but
I did not get it.
I like it.
You have to repeat that last bit. Yeah. Kind of what cut out.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, I really enjoy the game.
Okay, yeah, because this is like one of my favorite like deck builders like in recent memory because like of the card crafting system. I just think it's such an ingenious idea. Like I really like it. I just want to see more cards, and it seems like with the expansion they're setting it up for future expansions. That you're not going to use it with just the base game and the one expansion. You have to like kind of continue like all the other possibilities that they're going to have like in the future, it seems like. But I love the transparent cards and everything.
No, it works well. Like it's a great system. Like I think this is like probably the first of many that are going to come out. I'm looking forward to it. I'm a big deck builder fan, so yeah, this just is perfect.
As I know, I am so not a deck builder fan.
But they make it fun, though.
I liked it. Yeah. I liked it. But I just found if someone knew the game well or knew that they always seem to win by a large margin.
Yeah. Yeah, that pretty much happened. I know when whenever I introduce it to people, I'm like, okay, you just do this and that, and then they're just kind of frustrated. So sometimes I don't try to play too hard.
Yeah. Because yeah, exactly. You know the game, so you're likely to win. Is it fixed with the expansion?
No, like the expansion is weird because you have these different levels, like level 1, 2, and 3. So all it says in the rules is just to add the level 2 and 3s to what you already have in the base game. And then the level 1 cards, you mix them all up with the level 1s, and then you deal out like 18 cards, I think, for 2 players. So you're not getting to see everything. And the few cards that I did, like it works well with the base game. But I'm just still curious about seeing the rest of the cards.
Yeah.
So hold on. Did they not add level 3 cards into the expansion? They're just level 1 and 2 editions?
No, they're level 3, and they also have the other cards too with the symbols on them. I forget what they're called. But I guess I have them right here.
Yeah.
I was just like, let me
just look at it. So yeah, there you go. So they have the advancements and the veil cards. So both, like, I don't know if you could see that. Yeah, they have like this and what's this?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
it comes with like 54 advancements, 18 veil cards, and then the rule book, which is just a sheet of paper saying add the cards.
Oh.
Yeah, it goes over in detail in the rule book, like what the cards mean, but you just pretty much know once you have the base game what they do.
Mm-hmm. When you first, Caryl, you gave me, you had a copy, so you gave me an extra copy, which is great. I was worried that it was going to be, although I've been buying a lot of deck builders, so anyway, but I thought it was going to be like that same typical, deck builder game, but it was a little bit different because I guess it's more card crafting because you get to make your builder cards, I guess.
Yeah, which I find really satisfying.
Yeah. Well, it's a really cool engine builder, and I think the cool thing about it is that you're constantly like forming your deck, but it's all a small deck because you only have 20 cards in it, and so it's easier to know what you have. It's easier to count too, like what's coming up as well. So, but I think one thing that I really don't like about it is the turn order, how it goes around the table. Like everyone's constantly working on their deck, and you kind of forget like whose turn it is, or if you like spoiled.
We kind of play slow. We play slow. Like someone will go, and then like we'll slightly overlap versus like a full overlap.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I get confused.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, with that game, it's just like I do the hustle with it. I'm just like, let's just go.
That's funny. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
What have you guys played? What have you two played?
How about you go? Because I've been sick, so my week's been pretty light.
Yeah, mine's pretty light too, actually. Oh god, we just had like a Halloween event that we had for Quiche Games. So I was playing Mansions of Madness for that one.
So
I love the second edition. It's so good. Have you tried it yet?
No, I never played it. I don't even know what it's about.
Oh my god. So imagine if you took like Eldritch Horror into like a dungeon crawl. And you had it like app assisted. It's so good. I can't imagine how good it's so good. Okay, the first edition didn't appeal to me personally because I didn't like the one versus many aspect.
Right.
It had someone who knew exactly how the map was gonna unfold and knows exactly what the objective is. But with the app, when you introduce new people to it, it's kind of like time stories where you just don't know what's going to happen next, and you just have to kind of go along with it and just explore and just react to things that happen to you out of the blue, or just something that would happen, and you have to react to it and just be not tactful, but use tactics, not strategy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's so good for the story. I just love it so much. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. I had a group of 5 people who all played it for the first time ever. And we were also involved in a 3-hour game of just like the first mission of the game. And they said it was like supposed to be 90 minutes or something, right?
What?
Yeah.
Cool.
The first mission is supposed to be 90 minutes. And we were all just like,
Oh my god.
so involved. And like by the time we looked at the time, it's like, oh my god, it's like 5 o'clock already. And we started at 2.
Yeah.
And they didn't even care. Oh my god. I would love to introduce it to new people who don't know games.
Right.
Just because like it has that story element and it's almost like a video game in a way where you're just like kind of like going through this mansion and like it's opening up like new areas and stuff. And it's even different, it seems like, for the setup. I don't know exactly how they figured it out, if it's like different with the number of players you have or anything. But when I first played the first mission with 2 people, the setup was actually really different from the time I played it with the 5 people. And the things that happened to us were different. So I don't know if it has that replayability aspect to it because of that, but it definitely has a potential for it, right? Oh, but you guys have to play it. It's okay.
Did you hate it? Like, tell us how you really feel, Caryl. Here, I feel you loved it.
I just tell you guys, I hated it.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
God.
Do you find the app part? Because I know some people don't like to play board games where technology is involved. They're like, the whole point is a board game. You shouldn't have that. Like, do you find that makes or breaks the game, I guess?
I feel it makes it better, actually. Because there are some puzzles in it where it's like you move like the wooden blocks and you have to get like a block in a certain spot. Like it would have a puzzle like that, or a puzzle where you have to like break a code, and it would be all done through the app. So it'll like randomly make like whatever the answer is, and you just have to figure it out and just be involved with the game. And I think that's the thing that makes the app great about it, actually. It just cuts out like the upkeep and all that other stuff that makes it like really bogged down, and just makes it more automated. And it just tells you straight up like this happens here, this spawns here, this will affect this character, and you just have to focus on what you're doing and the things that are happening to you and just enjoy it.
Right.
Yeah.
Is it like time-based?
When you say time-based, do you mean like for certain events, or like
Yeah, sort of like XCOM.
No, not at all. It's turn-based.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes it a lot easier because I played XCOM with the app.
Oh
and
yeah.
That was hectic.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like, okay, so I kind of like that idea. The turn-based.
It works. It works turn-based better. I like it when people can just pause and just be like, okay, so what are we gonna do?
Right.
But if you're something like Captain Sonar,
Oh my gosh.
oh my god,
That's crazy.
yeah, I love it real time. I will never play it any
What?
other way.
Oh my gosh, real time? It's like my
Yeah.
ADHD kicked in, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I was all over the place.
Oh my god.
Ask Board Game Geek. Game Boy Geek. He'll
Yeah.
tell you.
Oh my.
Yeah, I played the Captain Sonar a couple times, and that was pretty stressful.
Especially if you're the captain. Oh dear lord.
No,
Oh
it's
no.
No, not the captain.
The radio operator.
Yes, the radio
And
operator.
it's like you're trying to listen in, you're trying to listen to what
Oh.
your team's doing, and it's like, no, north. And it's like, oh crap, I lost them. Where are they? It's like, guys, mistake.
Yeah, if you want to lose that game with me, put me in that role. You will lose instantly. Oh my gosh. Them all sometimes. Like, I'm so bad with directions.
Oh god. I played the radio operator one time with that, and well, I was following them and they went off the map, and I knew I went wrong somewhere.
You're like, where are you? You're like on land?
Yeah.
Totally different game here.
Right.
Like, cheating. I made mistakes there.
Yeah, that game was pretty fun though. I usually am not too fond of the games where it's just like time-based and it's high stress and high energy, and I'm just like, I need time to think, and it just like it becomes too overwhelming.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed it when I played it. I think it's because of who I played it with.
Right.
And so they were really like, I wasn't the captain, and they were kind of guiding me like, oh, you make sure you do this, make sure you do that. And I was the engineer. So I was like, okay, I could do that.
Wait, I think that's who I was.
I feel there's a lot of stress on the engineer.
Wait, who's the one that tells you, like your stuff's ready for fire?
Don't know.
I work with the person who does the control stuff?
I think the engineer.
So
Wait, I think was a technician. And one engineer. Basically, I'm like the easiest role. I will only play that role.
oh, the one that's the missiles ready.
The missiles are ready.
whatever.
Oh yeah, that's what I was. Yeah.
Yes, that is me.
But I was kind of confused because I played 2 roles because we played 6 players, like 3 and 3. So I had 2 roles, and then the captain was pretty much guiding me. He played it like a lot of times, so he was just like, "Oh, do this, do that."
Yeah.
Oh my god, roles? Oh no, that's asking a lot for me. Oh my god.
Oh god.
So what else did you play?
Monikers.
You were talking about that.
So have you ever heard of Monikers, Annette?
No.
Okay, so it's like Time's Up. And if you don't know what Time's Up is, it's a game that's sort of like charades, and those games where like you stand in front of like your team and you try and get them to guess the things on your card. But the twist is with Monikers, it's a little bit racy and inappropriate. So you're gonna get things like R. Kelly. You're gonna get things like Pedo Bear, and it has 3 different rounds that will have 3 different ways for you to get your team to guess whatever it is. So during the first round, you can use however many words you want to use to get your team to guess it for the points.
Right.
Once that happens, you recycle the deck and you play a second round. In the second round, you can only use 1 word to describe it. So it's a little bit of memorization on the cards that people have been guessing. So you have to pay attention to, what your team is doing and like, what happens like with the other teams, right? And the best part is when you get to the third round, you have to use charades to get people to guess it. So like, you can imagine what happens when someone is standing up there and you're trying to act out Tapeworm or you're trying to act out R. Kelly. Like, oh my God, like R. Kelly fits so many things. It was someone pretending to pee and someone thought it was Pedo Bear onto like a child. Like,
oh no.
I just went there.
Like if you have people who are just bold or just need to get out of their shell, like that's exactly the game you would use. Like we had an event that had I think 14, 18 people who came and everyone was involved. We got everyone out of their shell with Monikers. And it's such a good party game because everyone is involved. Yeah. Like you not only have to pay attention to your team, you have to pay attention to the other teams. So it's not like one where you just like shut off and just do your own thing while you wait for your turn again. Right. Like you're just always there. Yeah. And like you're there because like you also want to see how people like get people to guess something else, right? Oh, it's a lot of fun. Oh my God. I would play that a lot if I could.
I've never heard of it. Well, I shouldn't say that. I saw it on Kickstarter. There was an expansion.
Yeah.
But I hadn't heard of it before. Did you see that one on Kickstarter?
I think I saw it on Kickstarter. There's like the second one, and I didn't realize there was even a first one.
No, me neither until you said that. I thought that was the first one. I didn't realize it had been printed.
Yeah. I think in the expansion they have something like Donald Trump and
oh my gosh.
Oh gosh.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry, y'all. On behalf of America. So sorry.
Exactly.
I don't know if Canada has a lot to apologize for. Like we apologize anyway, but
that's true.
oh I don't think I had a chance to play anything else this week, but I did recently get The Perfumer, and I opened that.
Ooh.
So it's the one with the scented cards.
Yeah, I've heard about that one.
Yeah. So I opened it, punched out all the pieces, and I've just been spelling the cards, trying to like get myself to memorize it and guess it, because I feel like that's gonna help me when I actually get it open and teach someone how to play it. I'm just like, cinnamon. And you flip it over, it's like.
Oh, so like you actually have to spell it and then like.
Yeah, like there's like these little holders for you to like put the cards in. Yeah. And you only see the strip. And so you have to scratch at it, and then you have to smell it. But what it is actually hidden because it's like face down. Right. Yeah. So it's your job as a perfumer to know your scents and know where to pick it up from. Like there's all these different regions, and you have to pick them and deliver. Apparently, I haven't tried it yet. I've only been smelling the cards.
Well, then maybe we should play it. Now I want to try this. I mean, I can't really smell that well right now, but now I see.
Yeah, it's so interesting. I just love games that just do something different, right? Yeah. Yeah, like just engages you in like a different way that other games, right?
Who makes that one?
That one's by Big Fun Games.
Okay.
I can't remember the designer's name, but
Okay.
I don't know if it's their first game actually.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not like a super big name like As a Chen, or other people. I'm just like blanking out. Yeah. But it's definitely an interesting game. Like I'm really excited to bring that to the table.
Yeah, it sounds interesting.
Yeah, I've been meaning to play that one. Like the first thing I do usually whenever I open a box is just smell it.
Yeah.
Because it smells so good, but like that's even like an upper level.
Yeah. I've had games that smell bad.
Yeah,
actually.
me too. I think it depends where it's coming from.
Yeah.
Like the materials they're using.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like, is it Salem? I won't get
Well,
into
I'm not gonna name any names.
I'm gonna say I won't say what happened, but this particular game apparently has a very strong smell.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, was that all you played for the week?
Yeah, honestly, I would love to try more games, but that's all I got to play personally. Yeah. What about you?
Oh my gosh. Well, I've been really sick, so I have been playing a lot of 2 players at lunchtime with my gaming buddy, Mike. Hello. So we've been playing Castles of Burgundy, the card game.
Okay.
And I liked it, but holy jeez, does it ever take up a lot of space?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. We played a local gaming store at lunchtime, and literally we had the whole, like, the other side of the table covered in cards.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, I like the mechanics. Some things were a little different than the original game.
Yeah, I think it's like the sets of 3.
Yep, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So I found that different. I mean, for the most part, it was good because Mike had not played Castles of Burgundy at all.
Oh.
So
how was it for him to learn?
He is really okay. I am usually the slow one to learn a game, even though I played Castles of Burgundy. I have it, and I still was like, okay, what does this do again? I needed to have the book, and anyway, he found it great. Like he caught on super fast. I actually read some of the rules in French and some of them in English, and some of them are different.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes, because we were learning it together, and I said, well, give me the French rules, you take the English. And I noticed that, what is it? That card, I don't remember what it is, but it can, like, it's not a wild card, but it takes on, oh my gosh, I can't even remember. The which one?
The purple one?
The purple one? Yes, that one.
Oh, I see her reaching for it on the
I know. It's so accessible.
I'm looking it up.
But in the English, the wording in the French is different. So it makes it seem like it does something different. Does that make sense?
It's the cloisters.
The cloisters, that's it. That's exactly it. So, I mean, we figured it out in the end, but it's just when you're reading the rules, it is slightly different for whatever reason. And I thought I was the only one who noticed it, but on BGG, someone else had pointed that out as well.
Oh.
No, but other than that, I like the game. We were able to play it in a lunch hour. We also played it with 3, and that was pushing it for a lunch hour.
Yeah,
I think English-French issue you have, I think only applies to Canadians.
No, but Castles of Burgundy, doesn't it come with French instructions in the US?
I think so.
Yeah, it does.
Actually?
Yeah. Feld games like French and English. They may even, and potentially German, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure with Feld games they come in both languages.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's in French.
Yeah.
Because when I opened my box, the French ones were actually first. Because my friend was like, "Oh, it comes in French." I was so excited.
Yeah. I usually just disregard it.
I only did it because I've played games with people who speak French and English but are more comfortable in French.
Okay.
So that's when we're going through the rules. They'll point something out like, "Oh, that's different," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, you're right." So anyway, but overall, I like the game. But yeah, it definitely had a couple differences. But I wouldn't show it on Board Game Breakfast as a lunchtime game because it's not easy to learn if you haven't played it.
Right.
Learn it.
I've taught it, but I've taught it to only people that have played the board game.
Right.
So it's fairly easy just to reference back to that. But I thought it would be a little bit harder to introduce it to someone new that's never played the board game.
Yeah.
Especially the rule book. Like, some of the pictures on the rule books are so small.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
And it was really hard to like figure out like what each little like building and such meant, because you have to look at that little tiny print that's right there.
I thought they were
Figure it
going to
out.
fix that from the board game, because the board game, I'm like, okay, I think this is green. It's animals. Yeah, I think so. Like, it's so small, and I thought they were going to fix that in the card game, but it's exactly the same issue.
No. But I can't imagine like the game having like big cars. I mean, imagine how much table space you would need for something like that.
Yeah, I'd be pretty bad. I guess we'll just have to live with it. I think it forces you to memorize.
Yeah.
A little bit. Anyway, either way, I liked it. It was fun. I mean, something that I would definitely play again.
Mm-hmm.
So I enjoyed it, and I didn't find it difficult to teach. So,
Right. Did you get to play the solo version too?
you know what? And I don't generally play solo games very often.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
I don't know why.
It's pretty fun. Like I played the solo version, and you play against Aaron. And yeah, they name him Aaron.
Oh.
So yeah, I played it solo, and it's really hard.
Oh, really?
It's super hard. I haven't beaten it yet, but yeah, it's
Interesting.
super hard. So
I'll have to-
yeah, you should definitely try it solo. I enjoyed it.
Okay, like the only game I've ever tried solo is Caverna.
Oh.
Right.
I'm not very good at that.
I love Caverna.
I get so distracted with what I want to do in Caverna.
Yeah.
Do I want to breed animals? Do I want to like build crops? Do I want to build my cave? I'll do it all.
You played Caverna, right? Annette?
No.
What?
Oh,
I
no!
know.
No way! That whole shelf there. I'm just,
I
like,
know,
looking
right?
at
And there's
it.
no
Yeah.
Caverna.
No. There's a Agricola, but
No.
Oh, she says
No.
Agricola.
Oh, okay. We had a discussion about the pronunciation, so that's perfect.
how do you say it?
We say Agricola.
Yeah, we say Agricola. We were wondering if Americans say Agricola or if that was
No.
Well, you know why? Because, and I had this discussion with I know, now we're getting to this. I'm sorry. I have to bring it up now. We've gone there at this point. It's hold on, I gotta look at his name. I want to make sure I'm saying it right. He's from the UK. He has a podcast. Why is it not coming to me right now? This is gonna drive me crazy. It's game. Anyway, we were having a discussion. I'll come back to me, but we were having a discussion about the pronunciation of the Oracle of
Delphi. There's so many different types.
Delphi.
Well, I said Delphi, and then I heard a lot of people saying, no, it's supposed to be Delphi. And I'm just like, oh,
people correct you. No,
I just don't know. I don't know. But it's a game.
So basically, what he was telling me was that when I did a little bit for his podcast, he said to me, no, Mandi, in the UK, we say Delphi. Anyway, so now it's like a thing. We were talking about it. So anyway, that's besides the point. So now I'm very curious to see what other people say. On a different
I'm
note.
afraid. I'm afraid of like mispronouncing it. So it's just like, I don't
I'm
know.
like, I'm just saying we're Canadian. This is how we say it. I know. Gaming Rules. That's it. Sorry. Gaming Rules podcast. So
Oh, yeah.
if he's watching, he can corroborate the story. Anyways, I digress. I tend to get sidetracked.
That's okay.
So, so Castles of Burgundy, the card game. We played Dale of Merchants 2.
Okay. That's
It
a
was
deck
good.
builder, isn't it?
Yes, it's a deck builder. I love that she pointed that out. I know. Yes. I liked it. I like the fact that you can kind of make your own game. So depending on the decks that you add to the game will kind of shape how it goes. So you'll have some decks that are geared to someone who kind of plays on the fly, or geared towards someone that's a bit more calculating, or someone that's a planner. I will never play with the Friendly Foxes deck ever again.
Okay.
Oh, I have to explain what that is.
So-
I have no idea. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. So there's different animals. So the Friendly Foxes, I think it's one that I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. So I think it provides a bit more opportunity for people. Like basically, if you want to play a nice game, you would use the Friendly Foxes in your deck, or in the deck. Or if you wanted to have like a more cutthroat game, you'd use the Crocodiles. Or If you're more of a planner, you would use the owls. Things like that. So when we played with the friendly foxes in the deck, oh my gosh, this person took advantage of this one card, which made people have to give him a random card, and then he would redistribute. Oh my gosh, it was like, this game is only supposed to be played in half an hour. He managed to drag it out for an hour and a half.
Oh my god.
That was like friendly.
And it's only that fox deck that you can do that with.
Oh, friendly one.
Anyway, the goal of the game is to build your stack. So basically, trying to have a progression of cards. So basically, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way up to 8, and you can have multiple cards to do it. But he kept dragging it out, so he wasn't putting any cards down. People are slowly trying to build their way up to 8 to get the game to end, and couldn't do it because he kept doing this redistribution of cards. Oh my gosh. Everyone's like, that's it. We're never playing with this person again. But it was a fun game, and I liked the art. It was really cute, and I like the concept of the game. It was a little bit different than your average just deck builder.
Right.
So, and I like the fact that you can control the type of game that you can have by choosing specific decks. So, but have you guys played it, or?
No.
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Not yet.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, but I think there's a deal where it's 2, isn't there?
That's the one I have, too.
Oh, okay.
There is an original one I didn't get, but on the Kickstarter, I just backed the 2.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And it's a standalone then.
It's a standalone, but you can use apparently with the original as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was actually, you know who got me into that? That was Charmbo.
Oh, from Instagram. Right?
Yes, because he kept saying, Mindy, like, I'm going to get you into deck builders. I'm like, no. And here I am playing a deck builder. So.
Yeah, he's really into deck building too.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Good lunchtime game.
Mm-hmm.
And it plays about half an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I just remembered a game I did play.
Yeah,
this week.
Go ahead.
Harry Potter Hogwarts Battle.
Okay, how
another
was it?
deck builder. Okay, I don't exactly like Legendary Marvel because it didn't click with me, but Harry Potter Hogwarts Battle is so
was it good?
I love it. You know. Oh my god. Okay, I really like Harry Potter. I actually just read Harry Potter this year and finished all the books.
Oh,
yeah,
I love Harry Potter.
I never got it. I thought, oh, hype. Okay. So I finally sat down, read it, and I love it.
Yeah.
So I got Harry Potter Hogwarts Battle because I heard all this hype. So I'm like, okay, you know, like let's see what the big deal is. It's really good. What they've done is they split the game into like 7 different like packets.
I heard
almost
that.
like Legacy,
years
right?
or something.
By the book.
By the books.
Yeah, and they'll add like new little like twists to the game, and you're gonna be adding like new cards to like the shared deck that you have. Your character ages too, so like you're gonna be replacing like the character in your player board with like the older versions of the characters,
right?
And then they get stronger abilities later on. Oh my god! I've only made it to like the 4th or 5th book, I think. Apparently, it gets very hard after that.
Okay.
But it is so good. Oh, it's so good. Oh, I'm Hermione every single time. All right.
So is it best like if you just play it with someone that is into like Harry Potter, or do you think that someone that
yeah. For someone
that's not
Potter, like this is the license so well.
See, I was a little disappointed that they didn't make new art. Like they just used movie stills.
I didn't mind that.
See, and I didn't like that. Because I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. Like, I love Harry Potter. So when I saw the game, first I was disappointed it was a deck builder. I'm sorry. And then the fact that they used the movie stills, I don't know. I just felt like it would have been nicer had they used art, but maybe I'm in the minority. I don't know.
Like, not all of it is like movie still stuff. Like, because you have the spells, like where it's like Alomora or like Lumos, and then that one will be like it's drawn so that you can do like the hand movement and know where to start and stuff. So you can kind of like go along with it. Yeah. And it's like, I'm doing this, and this.
Wait, are you a Harry Potter fan? Or just completely...
Or do we sound crazy?
No.
Like, she's waiting for
She's like, what is she doing?
No, I've actually, to tell you the truth, I'm going to confess, I've never read the book or never seen any of the movies.
Okay.
Okay, that's
Okay.
fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I'm sorry. I'm so shocked.
Not too late. It's good.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people. I mean, obviously, like, it has a market for it and stuff, but I've just never gotten into it. And so I don't know why. I just skipped over it or something.
Which is totally fine. Well, I've never played Pandemic, so.
Hold on.
Oh, here we
This is the
go.
first time I'm hearing this.
So there you go. You've never had the Harry
Legacy or something.
No, I have never.
Nothing?
I have never.
Never played Legacy.
Did we have a conversation with lunch about this?
And everybody's like, "What?"
No. I'm not surprised at the fact that you haven't played Pandemic. I feel like we talked about this at lunch, and you told me about Pandemic Legacy.
Yeah, I was talking about it. It sounds interesting, but I would never get it because I would never have anyone to play it with.
I thought you were
Aw.
talking because you played it. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah.
I've never played it. So there you go. So I actually think my confession is far worse than yours.
It depends, like, which group is like watching our video right now. Your Potter fans or the board game fans?
Yeah, Harry Potter, they're all cursing me.
That's
How
okay.
dare you?
When we go to BG Fun, how about we will potentially check out this Harry Potter situation.
I'll have to read all the books.
That's true, actually. She may have to catch up. She doesn't know what's going on.
Like, I think it's like enjoyable if you are a fan of the license, but as a starter deck builder, it's very good as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's something we could look at. We've got lots of gaming time.
Oh gosh, so much.
I'm gonna be so tired talking about my God. I'm trying to think what else I played. This week was pretty light. Dreamwell, which we're gonna talk about.
Yeah, we should probably talk about Dreamwell.
Yeah, so let's maybe get to that. But I did play that as well this week. So.
I think I'll play that this week. So it's
Well,
sure
it's fresh.
So as far as like talking about Dreamwell here, we should probably just go over like our thoughts, just the components, the artwork, how it played, the playthrough, player count, maybe. I don't know how many players you played it all with, and just go over like the different types, because there's the basic kind of version, then there's the advanced version, and it also offers a variant version to it.
Yes.
So maybe if we've tried it or not, and just talk about what we have played.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah. So I guess I'll start. So Dreamwell here is, I guess, a 2 to 4 player game.
I think it's 2 to 4.
2 to 4.
2 to 4?
Yeah.
2 to 4. Plays 45 minutes, and it has the amazing artwork of Tara McPherson.
Which I love.
I love this. Actually, I went to one of her gallery art shows before.
Oh, nice.
And this was like a long time ago, and I really loved her artwork since then.
Yeah.
It's coming out from Actionwell. I was like, oh my gosh, like this is great because it's combining both like the art world with board gaming. And so I expected this to be done like even sooner, but this is the kind of artwork that I like.
Oh, me too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So as far as the gameplay goes, like this game is fairly complex and puzzly, I think.
Yeah.
It looks really easy and such, but when I was playing it, it was like, it's a real big puzzle that you're trying to play with someone else. You know? And so it's modular, it has tiles, and you're picking up these friend cards and trying to accomplish finding these friends by finding a certain set of tile placements, I guess, like where you put your little pieces on these tiles. And but it's like a big puzzle because it all depends on what you got in your hand.
Exactly.
You know? Yeah. It all depends on what is shown on the player board, on the tiles themselves. So on the basic game, like you can't really flip the tiles.
Right.
The advanced version, it offers the flipping of tiles and an extra action of that. So I've played it with both, and I could just say that advanced play, I think, is probably the best play. Yeah. Because the base game itself, like, you can only pick a certain cards because of what's out there, and you have no way of changing that tile. You know, it's always going to have that face value of it. you can rotate it and such, but you can't flip it and change it to another character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, what did you think about it?
I mean, I only played the basic version
Yeah.
because I was teaching it to a few groups. I played it at 2 players, and I've played it at 4 players. Definitely a big difference I found. Even though it's just the basic game, I did find a huge difference between 2 and 4. I don't find it. I found it. It took less time actually with 4 players.
Oh.
Yeah, I found it went really fast with 4.
Huh.
But I liked it. I mean, I would have liked to have a bit more of the advanced, I guess, in there, and like something a bit more difficult with being able to flip the tiles, because you can't do that in the introductory game. So yeah, you played it a bit more, I think, than I did.
Oh yeah, so I played it with the variant with flipping the tiles, and with the Nightmare variant, which is supposed to add player interaction. So it adds what they call a nightmare, and it's I love the art for that.
I know,
but it's scary at the same time because it's they're all on the cover and her bleeding, and she's chasing me throughout like the Dreamwell, and it's like, God, like, get away from me, right? But I love playing with it actually, because I played the base game once, and after playing it the one time, I was craving for something a little more layered.
Right.
So I just jumped straight to the advanced rules.
Yes, there it is.
My
lady right here.
Like, can you imagine that chasing you through like this like whimsical place? Like, I'm finding my friends. I'm a blue.
Right. And it's like she has no neck. She's like,
it's creepy.
It's creepy.
Oh my god. Oh, but I wouldn't play it any other way than with without the advanced rules and with the Nightmare variant.
Oh, with both together.
I would have both together at all times, personally.
Like, I haven't played it. I haven't played it with the Nightmare variant, so I'll have to try that.
Yeah, me too.
It just gives you a way to just kind of like halt someone up. Like, you know, just to interact with each other in another way other than just placing like your marker on a tile that they need so that they can't rotate it or whatever. Yeah. But that doesn't really benefit you in any way, right? Because that's gonna hinder you from doing what you need to do to get points.
Yeah.
It just makes it more interesting because there's so many things to think about. Like, you have to think about like what's on the other side of the tile, flipping that, like, and like not only using the nightmare to like move around like the board to like chase the other player, but stopping them from like landing on the tile that they need and being able to like flip it or whatever, because you can't enter the space the nightmare is on. You can't even like rotate it or flip it or anything. Right. So it's also strategic with that, right?
Yeah, that's a problem that I found actually from playing it. It's just like with the advanced rules, like as long as you're moving your pieces to where you need them so you can discover these friends, like you really can't affect someone else too much because you can't really block them or anything. They can just continue doing it, and then in the end they're just going to score all these points, and you have to spend your actions in order to block them, and it's like, why would you want to do that if you're not going to accomplish anything in the end? They're just going to wait around for you to get off those tiles so you can move.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Did you find that you guys use the action of moving off the board?
Yes.
I use that a lot more than chaining the doors together.
Right.
Yeah, that helped me more than anything else.
I was curious about that. If people found that like a hindrance to have that, like you get off the board and stop, but then it lets you come back on kind of wherever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I definitely take advantage of that, of getting off. It kind of like clears the whole thing, because sometimes you can't find a way to a certain area without getting off the board.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Where is an action that people may not use because they thought it was a bad thing, because as soon as you get off, you stop your action. Yeah. But I think it's great because then you can actually, it would have taken me X amount of moves to get over here. Well, now I can just do it, come back on the board.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, but overall, I really like the game. I'm excited to play the other parts, like the advanced version and then the nightmare version. I'm just hoping now I can play it with someone who I've taught the game, so I don't have to reteach.
Yeah.
But did you get the deluxe version or do you have the original?
I got the Kickstarter version. I'm not sure if that's deluxe or not. I think it is.
Cards?
I think.
Like the big cards.
Yeah, so that's the deluxe. Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, I got those. So it's like. Here's the Dreamwell, the backside, which is awesome again. and then you have the friends, and it's sort of creepy, just like that guy's kind of cute though. He has a little bunny suit and all, but yeah, you got some other, and there's a bear suit and such, so it's pretty cute. And then you got some like really weird ones, like this girl right here.
I love that one. That one's actually my favorite. That one's the unicorn.
It's so funny.
Oh, yeah.
It's got this like thing through me, but like it's not a thing, you know.
I feel like this girl should probably be like my my profile picture one day.
You so should.
You know what I thought that was when I first saw that? Like
what?
one of those like kitty balloons that you have like when you go
Oh
swimming.
yeah, like it goes
the
around
light.
you.
Yeah. That's what I thought it was at first. And you know what? As you guys are saying that, I just realized that it's through her.
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
that's cute. She's going swimming.
No, it's totally through her.
I see it.
Yeah. So I've heard actually a lot of people saying they don't like the artwork, that they think it's too busy, that the colors are just kind of too like soft too. But
like people, when I show them the game, it actually makes them want to play it, looking at the art. But maybe I just have weird friends. I don't know.
No, but it's different because it's got that pastel look.
right.
Yeah, and it's it's supposed to be green, and it matches like the theme and everything perfectly. I think.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, like that's like
See the cards.
Yeah, I like the whimsy to it. I actually do. And I didn't think I would have actually, based on seeing it on Kickstarter and everything. I passed all on that. I thought it wouldn't be like a deep game.
Look at the little blobby
Yeah.
thing.
So
It's a little bit away almost.
yeah, I mean it is busy and such, but it's soft. There's like you could definitely tell like what tile is what.
No, I don't find it busy.
Yeah, I don't.
I love it.
Me too, but
Yeah.
I have not had anyone say to me that they didn't like it based on the art, but it could be just the people that I'm playing with that are gravitating towards that. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. A piece though that I really didn't like too much are these guys.
Oh yeah,
I didn't like putting them in
Because of this right here.
I
It
agree.
like takes up so much space on the card.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It kind
no,
of
I totally
blocks
agree.
it.
I actually, as I was like putting the cardboard chit on like the stand, I was already thinking about just making like my own like little balloon or something,
Yeah.
just to like make it as a piece to go through the thing instead of that, because like it does like block a lot of it. Like it's a huge cardboard piece, and it kind of blocks like seeing like what's behind it. Like it literally blocks a tile behind it.
Right.
But like breaks the game or anything. I just wish that it was like smaller footprint or something, right?
Yeah,
Right.
well, especially multiple people on one tile, right?
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
okay, let me just move your tile so I can, or your marker so I can see what's underneath, you know?
Right.
So, but yeah, overall, love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was actually surprised at how much I actually like Dreamwell. It's deeper than I thought it would have been, actually.
Yes.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
saw photos of it. It had the tiles out. It had like the pieces, and I'm like, like how deep can this be?
Yeah.
And
then,
I ended up really liking it.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty abstract and it's just nice to look at on the table, and it's a complete puzzle. Like last night I was playing this game with Mitch and he was totally just like breaking his head. It was kind of fun to watch, but it was like, oh my gosh, like yeah, this is a complete puzzle work. Like you're just working there and you're trying to figure it out before someone else figures their own puzzle out. So I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Especially once you get to the advanced rules where you flip the tiles.
Right.
It's a whole different way of thinking too, because not all like the creatures you need with the right background are going to be on the board like from the get-go. Like you're going to have to end up flipping something at some point.
But then you get like the special cards too. Like these cards can allow you to swap locations of two tiles. So these become a little bit more beneficial too.
Yeah.
I actually find the graphic design in it pretty clever. I do like how they add like the dark border so you can tell which one's which. I like how like the animals or their creatures each share like the same color with the one that's on the reverse side. So when you flip it, you just have to kind of correspond with the color instead of like always referring to like the card that you the reference card, right?
And I like how you can overlay it too.
Right.
Kind of just like lay one card so you could see how many points you have, and then you could see like the action that you need this turn or
Right.
when you're playing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So it's really smart.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with it.
Yeah,
like
me
really,
too.
really
It
impressed.
looks simple at first glance, but it really isn't once you start playing it a bit
Yeah,
more.
I think the pastel colors kind of fooled me, thinking it was simpler than it was. But it can get cut through when you add like the nightmare to it.
After reading that, yeah. Like, whoa.
I'll have to try that again.
Yeah, I need to play with the nightmare.
Yeah, I think it makes it into a different game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't know if you guys want to add anything else to this, but I think we had a pretty nice chat here, and then just talking about the games that we played, and just talked about one base game that we all played. So we should probably do this more often than not, maybe like once a month or something.
Yeah, definitely.
Once we figure out this whole chat thing, because I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know if this is live on YouTube because I'm like, I didn't see anything. So.
I know, I didn't get any message
you
either.
didn't get a ping, right? You would have got a ping. So I have a strong suspicion that it's through Google, and for whatever reason, it's not going through YouTube. So we'll have to try and fix that for next time.
Yeah, I mean, it says live, so I'm hoping it's live somewhere. Just don't know where it's at. Somewhere out in the interwebs.
So hopefully, we'll save it, and then hopefully be able to post it. Maybe we'll be able to post it on all of our channels. So we'll see how that pans out.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess you want to just go ahead and say like how we can find you, and I guess again introduce yourself and
so
a little bit about yourself.
Who don't know me? Usually you'll see on my social media as Boardgaming Pinup Girl. So I'm on Twitter as Boardgaming. I think Boardgamer Pinup. I changed my name. But Boardgaming Pinup Girl on Instagram, on Tumblr, Facebook, it'll be To Die For Games, and then we have the YouTube channel To Die For Games. You'll see me at BGG with Nettersplays this November, so it's coming up. And so we go to a few of those every so often. So that's it. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, okay. So Caryl and owner of Quiche Games. Everything about our social media is actually in the description for on the YouTube if it did get posted to YouTube. Our Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook is all Quiche Games, spelled like quiche. I say Quiche, I say quiche. I've given up on that. And yeah.
Okay. And of course, I'm Annette from Nettersplays, and you can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and also a part of the Meeples Included and a part of the Instagamers Network along with Mandi.
Yeah, sorry for mentioning that.
No, there's just so many things that we're a part of, but
I know.
You can just find us all over the social internet.
Definitely.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks a lot, and I guess we'll talk soon.
Yeah.
I'll see you at BGG Con.
Yeah, absolutely. Bye.
All right, bye.